on the set today is Gene Borzendowski. Welcome, Gene, and tell me a little bit about what you're going to cover in your topic, social media.
Yeah, thank you. So there's no denying that social media is a huge part of our daily lives now, but what a lot of people don't realize is that it can drastically impact your job search. So we're going to hopefully teach some people some do's and don'ts using social media in their job search. Hopefully some helpful tips on how they can use social media to find and retain employment and also expand their network.
Good. So Gene, are you going to use just yourself doing the training, or are you going to use technology or some other things to help enhance that training experience?
Yeah, so we've got some great YouTube clips, a couple of different ways of, one, how social media helped someone get a job, and kind of the inverse, how social media prevented someone from getting a job. So a lot of good takeaways from those clips. We're also going to introduce them to a lot of apps and great social media platforms out there that can help them during their job search and building their network.
Well, let's go to the classroom and take a look at your topic, social media.
Social media, the good, bad, and ugly. Online networking can be a tremendous tool. It helps job seekers learn about industries and companies. You can meet networking contacts or people who can help you find work. However, companies can also use these sites to check on potential employees before they decide to interview or hire them. Purpose and outcome. This presentation outlines best practices and behaviors while using social media sites. It provides an overview of how photographs, language, and other items can become an online personal resume that can present a positive or negative impression on potential employers. Why do employers screen out candidates after viewing their social media? Networking sites are a great way to market yourself. A professional online identity can result in career success. But photos in bad taste, use of bad language, and poor spelling can leave employers wondering what type of employee you will be. Learning to recognize appropriate and inappropriate use of social media will make for success in your career pathway. What do stats say? 14% of employers have disregarded a candidate because they sent a message that included a smiley face. 16% of employers dismissed a candidate for using text language in an email or job application. 70% of U.S. business managers said they decided not to hire a candidate based on information they found online. And 1 in 10 young adults have been rejected from a job because of content found on their social media profile. How do we not make ourselves one of these statistics? Keep your posts PG rated. Use language that is acceptable for your mom to read as well as your friends. Offer public praise to companies or friends while on social media. Finally, and probably most importantly, avoid bad-mouthing others, especially previous employers. Here are some things you can do. Do create an online presence. It's important to have an online presence to showcase your skills and experience. A candidate's online presence is really an extension of their resume. Do be consistent. Does the employment history on your resume match what's on your Facebook page? Employers have tolerance for many things, but lies or half-truths are not one of them. Do Google your name and check what's online. What shows up when you search your name? Most likely, there's a ton of information, from tweets to photos. Remember, is it PG? Would you be comfortable with your mother seeing it? Do network before you need to. Build your network well in advance of when you need it. Make connections in your industry and career field. Follow career experts. Be engaged and proactive in your communication. Things to avoid doing. Don't mention your job search if you're still employed. Don't include a link on your resume to any site which includes content that's not appropriate for business. Don't list your blog on your resume unless it's relevant to the career field or position that you're interviewing for. Now, let's pause at the next slide and follow the instructions to view an important YouTube video on how social media can cost someone their job. How can social media help? Using social media sites as a networking tool can help you find unofficial job postings or find out about job openings through your online connections at the companies you are most interested in. Social media has become a way for professionals to network and meet hundreds of people. Things you can do. Present a wide range of interests. 40% of 2,000 HR managers surveyed said they selected candidates who seem well-rounded on their profiles and social media updates. You also want to project a professional image. 38% of employers were impressed with the professional image presented by a candidate's site. Use a high-quality photo with natural background. Wear appropriate clothing. Remember, no prom or beach photos, and be sure to spell check and grammar check. Display your awards and acknowledgments. 31% of employers found proof of such recognition online and said it worked in the candidate's favor. You also want to interact with potential employers online. Companies with social media accounts want to engage in conversation. 24% of employers in last year's survey say they like it when a candidate interacts with their social media account. Now, pause at the next slide and follow the instructions to view an important YouTube video on how to use social media to obtain a job. What did we learn? 5 social media tips for job seekers. Use a professional photo. Use consistent information. Watch what you post. Untag, unfriend, and unfollow. Do your own research. Social media is in our pockets and readily available to share something with a large audience almost anywhere. It is easy to be impulsive and irresponsible with posting social media content. The decisions made with what we post have lasting effects. The internet never forgets. Use social media in your job search as a tool to help you. Do not let it prevent you from landing that dream job.
To gain more skills related to your job search and career pathway, or to find a workforce program near you, please visit Eckerd Connects at this website.